Oh, say does that.
Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now, Golden State's starting five. Scotty Barnes is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Porter. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for the Kings, they've got Castle. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Brandon Clark. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Collins in at center. Taking a look at Sacramento. And a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there. Eliminated from playoff participation. So a lot is riding on this outcome.
Porter against Mathurin. Clark outside. To the middle. Here's Beal. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Beal on the inside, just waiting and patient, knowing he could score.
Vassell outside. Launches a three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beal. Collins setting the pick for Beal. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Barnes. Now here's Porter. And here is Vassell. And the three off target.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
On the wing, Mathurin. Last game he had 10 points. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Barnes. Lets the three fly. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J off.
Outside, Beal. Vassell against Mathurin. Beal with it. Last game we saw him score 13. They get it back. And finished off by Collins.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Pass to Vassell. Porter with the screen for Vassell. Here's McCain. Takes a three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Beal with the bucket.
For such a polished scorer, Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Now, here's Vassell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Pass to Beal. Here's Castle. Guarded by Porter. Castle misses. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. McCain. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Well, Scotty Barnes, such an excellent passing wing.
Clark outside. To the inside. And the basket by Castle.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here is Vassell. 5 points in the game. Porter finds Vassell. Over Mathurin. Again, Golden State.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Los Angeles. Outside Collins. Back to Beal. At the top of the key, Clark. The three. Castle misses. Warriors leading by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Here's McCain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bradley Beal pins one up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Collins. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Clark. Porter with the steal. Now here's Hayes. Porter looking it over. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Clark outside. Here's Castle. Guarded by Porter. And finished off by Collins.
Well, that connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Pass to McCain. Vassell outside. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. The Kings trail by 7.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Here's McCain. He has 5. Back to Vassell. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Golden State needs to get off the shot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Beal. From deep, Collins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's Vassell with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Vassell's got 11 points.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
There's a screen by Collins. Outside Mathurin. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to McCain. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Suns. Vassell, the pass to Porter. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. Outside Mathurin. Clark sets a screen for Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mathurin's got his second bucket of the night. Over to the left wing. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Bradley Beal. And then for Golden State, Robert Covington's checked in for Gobert. Okoro comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Cason Wallace in for Porter. The Kings trailed by 7. Outside Mathurin. Here's Castle. Back to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
Here's Wallace. Okoro wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Castle. And here is Clark. Now, here's Sharpe. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Wallace. Here's McCain. He had 15 points last outing. Shot clock at 5. The three. It's Clark with the rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Castle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for John Collins. Beal's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Henderson subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. Now here's Hayes. He has yet to score. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. Barnes the screen. Won't. Cans it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 5.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Okoro. Wallace dishes to Barnes. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside Beal. Henderson with it. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes the screen. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams with the defensive effort. From deep. A shot off that time. Devin Vassell has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Hayes. Dosunmu is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Dosunmu with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Dosunmu. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williams kicks to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Warriors leading by 3. And here is Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. Okoro finds Dosunmu. Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now, here's Sharp, covered by Okoro. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Long range from the inbound. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Sharp. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Williams against Barnes. For the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBN. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Now, Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Wallace with a screen on Beal. And there's the drive. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 points for Wallace.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
There's a screen by Aldama. Down low. Hayes with the steal. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Brandon Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And Castle is subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And the Warriors also making a change. Covington's checked in. Now here's Dosunmu. Defended by Sharp. And Hayes kicks to Okoro. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Okoro with a nice decision, just sharing the ball.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Kings have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wallace. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Sacramento making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. The Kings trailed by 8. The drive by Beal. Pass to Clark.
Tough pass trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Warriors. Vassell comes in for Dosunmu. Wallace, the pass to Gobert. Back to Wallace for 3. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Sharp again, Wallace. Pass to Castles. Buries it from 3-point range. Castles got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Vassell, the pass to Wallace. Now, here's Okoro. Here's Hayes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hayes has got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
To the inside. Here's Castle. Nails the baby hook. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter. Warriors leading by 4. Wallace outside. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Aldama. Pocket 6. Launches it. Vassell, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now Aldama. Pass to Sharp. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Oh, check out Sharp utilizing the screen to good effect there. Getting some space and tracking down a shot.
Collins checked in for Sacramento. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shaedon Sharp. Robert Covington's checked in for Golden State.
1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Vassell outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Pass to Clark. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Kings have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting for Sacramento, Brandon Clark. Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Tries the spin move. Vassell kicks to Covington. Golden State moving the ball around. Vassell, the pass to Covington. Here's McCain. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And here are the Warriors now. High post try, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 15.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Castle. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Warriors leading. Here's McCain. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Vassell. Mathurin passes to Beal. Six on the shot clock. Tries again. Nice defense by Vassell.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
At the elbow, Collins. Beal gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Porter kicks to Covington. Back to Porter. Here's Vassell. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Jaden Sharp's checked in for Bradley Beal. And the Warriors also making a change. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now, here's Collins. 12 points his last outing. Outside Mathurin. Collins a screen on Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Golden State. Leading by 5. Fades and shoots. It's good from Barnes on the assist from Porter. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Here's Castle. His last outing, he had 18 points. Mathurin for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Vassell. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trailed by 7. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sharp with it. There's the three. And he's good on the three ball. Sharp's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Porter. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Do you watch Vassell? He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Henderson's checked in for the Kings. Good on the second free throw.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Castle's got 12 points in the game. Henderson against Porter. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded closely. Barnes screen on Henderson. Barnes right side. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Sharp with it. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert with the block. And they recover it. Henderson passes to Sharp. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has picked. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Some great postseason.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Bradley Beal. John Collins is out there with Clark. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Castle in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Porter kicks to Barnes. To the paint. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And finished off by Gobert.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Collins passes to Matherin. Here's Castle. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the King.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Vassell. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Offline with his 3. The Kings trailed by 11. Clark outside. To the wing right side. Here's Castle. Guarded by Porter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Kings have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line for one.
Here is Porter. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Barnes outside. Has to Gobert. Here's McCain. Off target with his 3. Matherin against Vassell. Matherin passes to Collins. Here's Castle. He's got 15. Outside, Beal. And McCain pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Porter, bounce pass. Gobert. It's Clark with the rebound. The Kings trailed by 8. Beal with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Sacramento again missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Gobert with a screen on Beal. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. To the middle. Here's Castle. Guarded by Porter. And the basket by Castle.
Really nice job, the timing on that pass from Bradley Beal.
Porter passes to Barnes. And here is Vassell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
3.
Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
Here's Collins. Here's Castle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Castle's got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Vassell finds Porter. Here's McCain. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 to shoot. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 27 points for him.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Outside Matherin. Connects from three-point range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gobert with a screen for Vassell. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Vassell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense. and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Clark. Here's Barnes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities, but the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Back to Vassell. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trailed by 9. Mathurin passes to Beal. From 8. He gets that one. Beal's got 12 in the game.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Pass to McCain. It's Vassell on the wing. Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. I've checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Golden State also making a change. Wallace has checked in for Porter. Up top, Sharp, covered by Vassell. Sharp sets the pick for Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Vassell. He has 30. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Sharp. Pass to Castle. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Here's the floater. And at last, they get one to fall. Beal's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. Gobert with a screen on Sharp. Vassell against Sharp. Vassell, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the King. It's to Collins. Clark a screen on Barnes. Collins in the post. Barnes on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love the aggressive attitude from Collins, making the D whack him on the way up.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Collins. And some changes here for the Kings. Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Beal. Golden State also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Robert Covington comes in for Barnes. And it's Okoro in for Vassell.
Watch Collins night in and night out, and when he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
Pass to Wallace. Here's McCain. Henderson defending. Wallace with a screen on Henderson. Now here's Wallace. Fires the 3. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's McCain. Henderson defending, and Hayes throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Henderson. Hasn't made one yet. Out to the wing. Here's Castle. Wallace covering. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 21 in the game. Warriors leading by 6. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Hayes. Now Wallace. Covington dishes to Wallace. Back to Covington. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Henderson outside. And here's Sharp. And McCain pulls it down. The Warriors shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Pass to Wallace. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now Aldama, defended by Covington. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wallace down low. He's got 10. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Okoro's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
Aldama with the ball. Defended by Covington. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
For your Kings, Santi Aldama. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Sacramento making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Dosumu's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Okoro. And he converts the layup. Okoro's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the triple. Collins has got 9 points.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Pass to Dosunmu. Wallace the screen. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. And in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Robert Covington. Wallace is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Hayes. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Pass to Williams. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Here's Okoro. Great D that time from Beal. The Kings trail by 14. Sharp finds Beal. Pocket 6 to the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Here's Dosunmu. Lays it up and banks it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Aldama. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 9, P.J. Tucker.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Wallace against Henderson. Wallace outside. To the paint. He's with it. Aldama's there. And there it is for him. Wallace has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your...
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Okoro passes to Dosunmu. Here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Covington. Excellent D there from Williams.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Sharp. Williams sends a screen for Sharp. Shoots over Okoro. Sacramento again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wallace outside. Here's Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Castle's got 23 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Pass to Okoro. Golden State moving the ball around. Wallace outside. Misses the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits. Warriors leading by 9. Wallace with the ball. Over Castle. Takes it out to Covington. Hits it from three-point range. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic
of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
And lauded for his 3-and-D abilities. Covington this time gets it done off the bounce.
Here's Castle. Williams a screen on Wallace. Here's Castle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
At the line for your Kings. Castle. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Sacramento. John Collins comes in for Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors leading by 13. And Porter, here we go. Knocked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Sharp. To Collins. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Collins. Beal from long range sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 9 points here in the second half.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Back to Vassell. Gobert with a screen for Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings trailed by 10. Here's Sharp. No good on that one. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's McCain. Now Porter. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Clark outside. Pass to Castle. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. Now here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Beal with a screen on Porter. Outside, Beal. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 15. Now, here's Clark. Pass to Collins. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end. There aren't many better at defending.
And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Vassell against Matherin. Down low. Here's Castle. Lays it up off the glass. Castle's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
To Gobert. Vassell outside. Off target from outside.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Clark, the pass to Matherin. Here's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Free throw good. Porter. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 16. Pass to Clark. And here's Collins from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's McCain. They get it back. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
The Kings have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. .149 left in the game. Picked by Clark. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 15. Vassell with it. Barnes screen on Matherin. And here is Vassell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And with a victory in this play-in contest, Greg, they'll edge out the 7th seed and secure their playoff position.
And while this was no cakewalk, things now get even more serious. They'll be matching up with the best teams in their conference from here on out. And one good game won't be enough to make the difference there.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Devin Vassell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hayes. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wallace a screen. Here's Dosunmu. Going inside, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And they've done it. The Golden State Warriors win. What a relief for them to know that they've not only secured their part in the playoffs. Much appreciated, David. All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You got to love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead.